as excited as I am. We are definitely going to talk about the direct during the stream because I am very excited. Mario fans be eating good tonight. What's this? Don't worry about it. Finally playing Persona 5. Yeah, hang on. Let me just fiddle with some things on my end. I want to make sure that I can see what I'm doing because that's very important. No toilet cart yet. We're while waiting for the bathroom stage. How's the game audio? I feel like every time I have to finagle it. I feel like it's probably quiet after Color Splash. I'm excited for that DLC. That's right, I'm finally playing Persona 5. Can you believe it? Holy smokes, wow, we already have... Okay, well, I'm very humbled by the donos. Thank you. Jeez. So yeah, I actually do have some donation incentives. So I've already hit the $100 donation incentive, which is, if I hit $100, which has happened, I will stream Eternal Darkness. Yes, that's right, me, the biggest baby who is not good with horror games, I will stream Eternal Darkness. So I guess that's happening, huh? Surprise. So get ready. Oh my gosh, why is it doing this? I set Nightbot up so I could do this. Hang on, let me see if I can fix what is making... Oh, here we go. It's the spam protection. Here we go. Disable, disable, and disable, and disable. Okay, you should be able to, like, yell again. Okay, fixed it. Sorry, I haven't used Nightbot before, but I realized I need to get it set up if I want to have these widgets working right. It's very feisty, huh? Anywho. Testing yelling, there we go. Hang on one sec. I am, like, too high up. I need to go down a little bit. Maury needs to go down. A little further up. Whoa, I'm just like bouncing. I'm bouncing. Okay. We're good. We're good. We're all good. Thank you. Arigatou gozaimashita. Okay. Yeah, golly. We're gonna stream some Mario Kart, boy howdy. So I'm gonna get into it. If you are around and would like to race with me, by all means, please. I also set up Nightbot, so if you do !FC, you will get my Switch friend code. So if you don't already have that, friends. All right, I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna make a room. May the rats eat your eyes. Oh, you know what? I need to test out with Nightbot. So Nightbot lets you do polls, right? Let me see if I've done this right. Does this work? Straw polls API returned an error. Never mind. It's dead to me. Everything's dead to me. No, honestly, I wasn't expecting to hit any milestones at all because I'm a baby streamer. So I'm very humbled. Thank you very much. So yeah, Eternal Darkness is happening. Well, I was trying to set up a straw poll, except the API isn't working. Hi, Dak. Everybody wave to Dak. Should Morton be my new Mario Kart main? And the options are yes, no, or who's Morton? Well, man, shots fired in chat. Cowboy, this isn't Luce's stream. You can't bully him. You have to be nice to Luce. I could have, like, covertly nixed the goal. I wouldn't do that. I am a little lady of honor. Friends, Carrie. Oh, my streaming senpai. Howdy. It's so nice to have friends. I know, I'm stuck in Morton jail, apparently. Hello, everybody. It's very nice to have you. But yeah, so Eternal Darkness Real. So my next stream after, like, my Friday stream, is going to be Wind Waker HD. But when I finish Katamari, my Tuesday nights will be Eternal Darkness. So get ready for that. Yeah, I've been curious about that game for a long time anyway, and I feel like I would do better with a horror game on stream. Like, I thought I'd be too much of a baby for Ebe, even though I really like Ebe narratively, but I had a good time with Ebe. That's right, Luce can hide behind me behind me for protection. You don't get to hurt Luce. Okay, hopefully I won't get, like, stuck in Eternal Darkness. Okay, we're gonna start out just with a simple race. Let's start with 100 cc to warm up. Nice simple race. I'll even put it on normal comm and normal items. So we're just gonna have a good time. We're gonna chill. Hi, Rai fam. Hello. I am so happy for us as fans of Mario RPG. Can I just say? Again, if you were not here earlier, I talked a little bit about the Direct. Baby Park All Bananas will come in time. I'm just gonna go random for now. Yeah, that Nintendo Direct, huh? Mario fans are eating real good. And by Mario fans, I mean me specifically. I can't believe John Nintendo has given me personally a birthday gift with regards to Mario RPG because it's coming out on my birthday. Yeah, Mario Wonder looks really good too. I know when I first saw it, I thought, oh, they're doing another 2D Mario platformer. Even though, like, the new Super Mario Bros. Games were kind of underwhelming, and they were fine. I don't love their physics, though. But then it got weird, and I love it. I love the fact it has... Thanks, Joe. I love the fact that it has an art style. Like, a lot of Mario games recently, I feel, have been very sterile in how they look. But then they've surprised me with stuff like, a big one is Mario Party Superstars, actually. Like, just how expressive the characters are in that game. So actually seeing, like, expressive characters and interesting art in Mario Bros. Wonder, since you just call it Wonder Mario, I don't know, is exciting. You can actually play as Daisy in a mainline Mario game, which is crazy. That's never happened before. I am also wondering if we will keep the Ted Woolsey localization for Mario RPG, because I know it's flawed. And a lot of the flaws in it aren't Ted Woolsey's fault, especially, like, thanks. Early game localization was really messy, to my understanding. Like, you're given a short time frame. Thanks. You're given all your... Like, the text and everything is devoid of context. So I can understand why there's, you know, weird things like Cheep Cheeps not being called Cheep Cheeps and whatnot. But a lot of Mario RPG's localization is just burned so deeply into my brain. Like, that dialogue is partially what makes that game so memorable in my mind. So yeah, I hope they keep the line about, like, "'Cause I left my bazooka at home, sheesh." And yeah, I'm also really wondering if they are going to keep in the part where Mario almost punches a child. If you've never played Mario RPG, like, Luce, I know you haven't played it, Mario almost punches a child. And in fact is only prevented from punching a child because his party member holds him back from doing it. Oh no, Bobby! Bobby, how could you do that to me? Oh, hello, Mystic Amethyst. So, Twitch affiliate is basically like... How to explain? I'm not a Twitch partner. It's like, I'm not the big money maker. I'm just Morton. But you have certain perks. You have emotes. People can subscribe to you. Your VODs last longer. I guess the emotes are the big thing. Oh my gosh, I've been so focused on, like, trying to get my start, trying to get all my ducks in a row for this charity stream, that I forgot to say I added another emote. I don't know how I feel about it, but I added one. Woohoo! Wow. Also, fortuitous What do you prefer to be called? I want to get your name right. Names are very important. I don't know how I feel about it. I might edit it, but there's another remote. Dance, dance. You have never played Mario RPG. You just looked at my Twitter some point after the announcement, saw the image of the Guy Fieri looking dude, and was like, I must play this. And you're so right. Also, hi, Kapotiko. Oh, thank you. I might edit it. I made it all in the afternoon. Just I thought like I should make another remote for my stream anniversary, so that's what I did. Surprise. Double dabbing. That's right. I'm not just dabbing, I'm double dabbing. I've never done a dab in real life. Yeah, I get that issue with Ted Woolsey's translation of Mario RPG is not having, I guess, a style guide, for lack of a better word. So that's why, again, enemy names are inconsistent, like bloopers being called, what, bloobers? And Cheep Cheeps not being called Cheep Cheeps. So there's little inconsistencies. Thanks. I mean, I guess I did stream with the express purpose of people being allowed to hit me with shells, but come on, you don't have to go in like guns blazing. Man, I don't know how I feel about playing as Morton. But I feel like I have to, somehow. I've joked that Morton is like my Mario Kart main, because I think he's funny. But now I've started playing as Morton unironically. I don't know if like Morton entirely suits me, but it's the noises he makes, okay? They're funny. This boy has like nothing going on in his brain. You kind of have to admire that. If only we could all be so unbothered. Morton is in his lane, which is flooded with water. He is thriving. I don't know if he knows what day it is or even what year. I'm gonna get hit by that shell. Goodbye. One brain cell for each hair in his head. You're so right. Also, how did Odyssey go? Good. Good, yeah, just hit me with everything. Give it all you've got. It's punishment time. Oh man, I feel like I want to switch drivers already. No, Maury, stick with Morton for 4 races. You have to stick with Morton that long. And then you can switch to somebody else. You have to give Morton a chance. I'm so sorry, whoever's gonna get hit with this. Sorry, Dak. Whoa. Woohoo. He's just living his life. Good job to everyone except Baby Mario. Morton is life. I don't know if I go that far. Is Morton alive, technically? Or is he some sort of single-celled organism? Also, thank you, Anonymous. I'm not used to having, like, stuff on my screen for streaming. I don't know how folks that do it as a matter of course manage. I'm gonna stick with random, I think. Oh, thank you. Is fortuitous okay? Again, if something ever strikes your fancy, then let me know. Is Morton alive? Good quotes out of context. Well, like the whole, like, how come I have a belly button? I'm never gonna live that one down. You mean you forgot Daisy's in this game specifically, or the new Mario Bros. Wonder that's coming out in, geez, October? That's in October, and then Mario RPG is in November. But I mean, of course, I'm going to treat myself to Mario RPG as a birthday present. You call fortuitous Spicy Owl. I feel like I don't have the nickname privileges. And also, it's making me think of a Rowlet on Fire. I don't know if I want to think about a Rowlet on Fire. One of these days, I'll finally learn to have a belly button. You know what? I feel better about that because both Endora and I just, like, bonked into the side. I'm proud of us both. Thank you, Craze. Appreciate it. Arigatou gozaimashita. Dankeschön. Merci beaucoup. Gracias. I'm running out of languages. Maybe I should learn Esperanto, like the king of all cosmos. Then I feel like the less I'm like the king of all cosmos, perhaps the better. Oh, thank you! Arigatou gozaimashita! Thank you very much for inviting me. It's so nice to be able to do something for a good cause. Whoa! Especially Baby's first charity stream. As Baby races as this brainless Koopaling. I'm sorry, Morton, you know I love you. But you're also, I think, a single-celled organism, and I say that with utmost affection. I mean, listen to the noises he's making. He has no idea what's going on. Ugh. Remind me at some point to... I feel like we need to do this stage on 200cc at least once. Because this is one of, I think, the most hilarious / miserable stages on 200cc. Whoa, goodbye. Glad that's not for me. Thank you for supporting Morton Supremacy. I should ask everyone what their favorite Koopaling is. And if it's not Morton, why not? I mean, I like Larry. I think Larry just has a cute design. Oh boy, I'm gonna bonk into the cone. We're okay. We have made landing. Everything is fine. Nothing is on fire. Maybe Link is on fire, but that's his problem. It's okay, he's got a tunic for that. Morton or Roy, excellent choices both. I've mentioned before on stream, but it was a ways back. There's a video I saw forever ago when actually the Wii U version of this game came out, where a couple of people decided, yeah, that can happen, decided if they raced the most boring race possible, what would the in-game highlighter focus on? So they had Morton and Roy just driving around Toad Harbor. It was like Morton and Roy's big day out. They were just like bonking into each other with their little shoe carts and laughing. It was very cute. Roy's your boy. Acceptable. 4th place is not acceptable, though. I'm sorry, Morton. I've done you wrong. Larry, Roy, Ludwig, all good choices. You got a bullet bill right at the end. Nice. One more random from me. And yes, Dawn is D. That is her. Is that Nox? Behind Joe's crown? I don't know if it's Nox, but it looks like Nox. Miss Morty, oh no. Oh no. Wendy is iconic. Now, when you think about your favorite Koopaling, are you counting the way they were portrayed in the old cartoons? It's okay if you're not. I mean, the cartoons were technically before my time as well. Target in-law exclusively. No, Nox is nice. Nox is good people. Be nice to Nox. Unless they throw a shell at you, in which case all bets are off. All is fair in love war at Mario Kart, as we know. By the by, if people have requests for modes or rule sets, please let me know. I am amenable to any sort of silliness. We are here to have a good time and race into the night. And if people do get sick of racing, I do have a backup game. If we want a little extra silliness. But hey, I'm already on the hook to stream Eternal Darkness, so there's the big thing. I made my goals, like, for me, I thought too high because I'm a small streamer. You know, my audience is very kind to me and I'm super grateful for it. But I don't advertise right, so I thought, surely no one will make me play Eternal Darkness, and yet here we are. Cuckoos and bees. Yeah, bunnies are friends, not target practice. Unless the bunny targets you first. So if you haven't been around when I've mentioned cuckoos and bees, so Nex here had devised a custom rule set for Smash Bros, where you set the item intensity to high, and you turn off every item except cuckoos and bees. That's it. It sucks. And I say that in the nicest way possible. It's an absolutely miserable time. Please try it. That's right, it's the only way to play. I am very much in the camp of a Smash player that likes the stage hazards. I like dealing with items. I like the chaotic nature of it. For me, that's what makes Smash Bros. Interesting as a fighting game. A lot of the times, I find fighting games can feel almost claustrophobic in a way. I'm not really sure how to articulate exactly why. Maybe because you're generally fighting one-on-one in a small screen. So I like the chaotic nature of Smash Bros. And I like embracing what makes Smash different from other fighting games. So for me, like, Fox only Final Destination no items is rather dull. No, don't show me. No, don't you dare show me. I have to win this for Morton. I did it. I did it. This is for you, Morton. Miss Morriton. Ugh. Oh, stamina with the flower on the head. That's a good one, too. Thank you. That was for you, Morton. Never again. Look at it. As soon as I'm not in control of this boy, he plows into a fire bar and a spike ball. I mean, his eyes are really tiny, and they're set far apart. Maybe he needs glasses? Morton, do you need corrective lenses? It's okay. Glasses are very stylish. I have it on good authority that glasses are very stylish. Well done, Joe. Daisy proving why she should have been in a mainline Mario game years ago. Finally, justice for your Goyle Daisy. You like every explosive being on and then playing as Mr. Game & Watch. That rules. I feel like Mr. Game & Watch's oil panic move, you know, with the bucket, it's one of those moves that I just forget about. Yes, I am being a shy guy now. Meow. Because I want to make the noises. Don't judge me. You can judge me a little bit. Alright, I'm going to turn up the intensity a little bit. Do any of you folks have an opinion on if you would like items or teams, or shall we just let the chips fall where they may? We have gone too long without Shy Guy noises. It's been a week since Origami King. I'm going to do this. What do you mean? Nex has always been here. Lightning and blue shells. Now, is that just the Mario Kart version of Cuckoos and Bees? I mean, when you think about it. I also hope they put Daisy in the sequel to the Mario movie. You know, I'm very sad that I missed out on the post-credit scene in the Mario movie. I was reasonably certain there was going to be one. Soon. I'm looking at this soon. Wait, I didn't mean to pick Cheeseland. Cheese and crackers. But I was waiting around for the post-credit scene, but then everyone else had already left the theater, and there was like an employee already in, like, cleaning up garbage around me, and I felt really awkward, so I left. Yeah, I figured usually if a movie has a post-credit scene, so they have the shorter credits that are fancier, right? And then they do the post-credit scene, and then they have just the usual white text on a black background scroll. Hello, Val. Good evening. Welcome, and thank you for joining me for my stream anniversary. I can't believe I've been streaming for 3 years. That's wild. I'm still going. I'm still here. I have not been ousted from the internet. I see we are on this course again, but I don't mind, because it's very cute. Also, Kapotoko being a perfect gentleman and bonking into that Shy Guy on stilts so I could go harmlessly under its legs. What good manners. That's right, they can't stop me. Oh no, Daisy can stop me apparently. Thank you. It's been a wild ride, and I'm incredibly grateful to have an audience, so thank you so much. It means a lot to me that I get to participate in this hobby. Especially because for me, it's a great respite from my stressful day job. Hey, if you weren't aware, I am a barista by day, so I'm sure you can imagine. But also, if you weren't aware, surprise, I'm a barista. So hey, if you have any questions about coffee, hit me up. Ow. Wow. It was a very disappointing wow. If you want to know, if you order something disgustingly sugary, we're not judging you. At least, I'm not judging you. But there is a point when I do get concerned. I am looking specifically at a customer I had some years ago who would get like a 20-ounce drink that had, I'm gonna ballpark it here, I'm gonna say it had about at least 4 solid ounces of syrup and chocolate sauce in their drink, and they added 4 packets of raw sugar to it. So, that's the point where I start to get concerned. Again, I'm not judging you for your beverage choices. There's just a point where I think, well, you know your body best. The only time I can say that we are judging you is when you're rude. Please don't do that. Other than that, there you go. I know some people find coffee shops very intimidating, especially with regards to how to order or the lingo. But I can only speak for myself. I am more than happy to answer people's questions and to make things less intimidating. I like helping people out like that. Because, when I started, I didn't know anything. Just don't be rude. That's my request. Like that. Don't lightning me. Ba, ba, ba. I also like that Nox is Rosalina. That feels very on brand for them. Is this modded, this version of Mario Kart? Nope. This is the actual proper version of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I do not have a modded Switch, so this is all on console. I don't even remember what I was going to pick before. Wildwoods, that was it. Before I voted for Cheeseland like a fool. Whoever made that bridge appear as the MVP. I think that was me. You're welcome. That is my gift from me to you. Dawn, you gotta eat dinner. That drink order sounds less like coffee and more the type of thing Buddy the Elf would eat for dinner. Well, funny you should mention it, is that the drink they put the 4 raw sugars in was a Christmas beverage. Again, I don't say this from a place of judgment. I just get concerned after a while. You're convinced at that point they would rather be drinking Mountain Dew but are self-conscious. I can say from experience that, I'm going to say business bros, like groups of businessmen that all order together, have, again, that weird toxic masculinity view of coffee and beverages. Like, they gender coffee. It's the weirdest thing. I will share an anecdote. I do want to talk more about Mario Kart in the direct, because that's what we're here for. But I will share an anecdote from just earlier this week. I had 2 gentlemen ordering. One of them ordered a small cappuccino, and the other one ordered just a black drip coffee. And the one who ordered a black drip coffee started making fun of his buddy for ordering the cappuccino, which, by the way, is just espresso and steamed milk. And cappuccino guy said, "Oh, can I also get a pack of sugar in there?" And his buddy was like, "Ew, sugar? Do you want some fairy dust sprinkled on that?" And I'm just thinking, sir, it's coffee. It's not gendered. Please drink whatever you like. It does not reflect your gender identity, whatever you may choose to drink. Just Don't be weird about it, sir. Anyway, that is the barista's 2 cents. More importantly, I need to stop Toadette's reign of terror, or that blue shell will do it for me. Thank you. A great and Capotico with the steel chair. Of course. You know, somehow the flying squirrel hang glider with dry Bowser just completes the package. Hydrate, I will do that, thank you. Ah, thank you. You should all hydrate too, if you have a beverage with you. Oh, posture check, thank you. Sometimes I start shrimping. Makes you feel at one with nature. It's very zen. Also, on a similar note, with regards to the Mario RPG remake, they better keep teary-eyed Bowser or we riot. I love Bowser in that game. Bowser is my favorite villain in anything, and one of my favorite characters in games. And part of what makes Bowser so fun for me is his range, and that he can be genuinely terrifying and intimidating, and sometimes he cries big crocodile tears and goes, "Funga, foiled again!" Or can't follow Gino and Peach's reasoning about why they need to save the Star Road. You know, like, well, if we don't fix the Star Road, then Peach will be mine, but then I don't get my castle back. But then they can't save Peach, but I don't get my castle? Like, you can hear the gears turning. Anyway, I love Bowser. Please keep teary-eyed Bowser, we riot. Thank you. Crying Bowser is the best. In his tragedy, he achieves perfection. And he also says that really nice haiku once. What was it? Like the moon over the day, my genius and brawn are lost on these fools, or something. I didn't say that quite right. Gosh darn it. Ding dang it all the heck. I guess, hey, if you happen to be new here for my charity/anniversary stream, hello. I don't really swear. The people who have been here for a long time may have noticed. So no, I'm not doing a bit. I do genuinely talk like that. Am I embarrassed about it? Maybe a little bit, but that's just how I be. But I would love something that isn't mushrooms. I mean, don't get me wrong. I do like a good mushroom, but I need some variety. Ah. Bowser is awesome. You are correct. I want to read all this coffee commentary in the chat now too, but I feel like I should focus on driving. You know, for as much Double Dash as I've played, which is a lot of Double Dash, that may be my most played Mario Kart next to this one, I've never been that great at this course. Gosh darn it. It is kind of funny that a watered-down coffee is called an Americano. I've heard that's where the name comes from. I might be getting this wrong, and this might just be like an what is it? Not an anachronism. Aphorism? I'm getting the name wrong, but American soldiers in Italy in World War II, or at least around that time, found Italian espresso too strong, so they would get it watered down. And that's what became an Americano. I actually like Americanos. Believe it or not, I do not like sweet drinks. So oh, how lucky for me. My coffee beverage of choice is an Americano. I like the taste of espresso, just with cream. No sugar for me, please and thank you. Americano o sato nashi kudasai. Gosh darn it, how do you blow me up underwater? I'm underwater. You don't have to hit me with, like, every single piece of ordnance, you know? I am but a humble, shy guy. Razzin' frazzin'. You read a Tumblr post once that suggests the only time Mario and Bowser ever really went at it hammer and nails was in Mario 1, and then after that he was offered a measure of kindness which he reciprocated, which explains why he gets invited to do kart racing and stuff. I would absolutely buy that. I mean, even in Color Splash, Bowser's like, did we have a kart race or something? Also, hello Darth, I hope you're well today. Now I feel like I don't know if I want to keep being a shy guy. See, I was a fool and switched from heavyweight to a lightweight. And now my sense of turning is gone. Oh, did we lose Nox? Nox! Their planet needed them. Yeah, I know their internet has been at war with them. You know what? Nightbot does not have my fundraising goals anywhere because I forgot that. So if you want to link it in chat, yeah, Boogie. How was your internet? Want me to, like, throw a rock at AT&T? Now, granted, I'm all the way in Canada. And with the exchange rate, I feel like the rock may just turn into a small pebble, but the sentiment is there. Just baffled by the people who think they're being salt of the earth like Columbo or Dale Cooper with their coffee order, but their drink still requires a $1,000 espresso machine generating 9 bars of pressure. One of these days I need to watch Columbo. My mom liked that show. So cool. I remember seeing a lot of Columbo secondhand, but I was quite small, so I don't really remember much of it. But I liked his vibes. Find the closest AT&T and throw a pebble at their window. Goodbye, Toadette. Goodbye, but it's okay. You can't kill her in a way that matters. See, she's back. Link's noises are so funny to me. Like, no matter what incarnation of Link you're dealing with, boy just has to yell. Oh, is that how it's gonna be, Toadette? I mean, I spoke for your immortality and everything, and this is how you repay me. Ugh. No manners. I should stream Paper Jam someday, so you can all see how ruthless Toadette is. Oh. I like Kapotiko hitting the brakes. The classic, if I go down, I'm taking you with me. Come to think of it, maybe I should stream Star Fox 64 at some point. I'm pretty sure I have, like, every line from that game baked into my brain somewhere. Like a sleeper agent. Whoa. Oh, I forgot. You've played Paper Jam, Amethyst? I remember you mentioned you'd played Sticker Star, but I didn't know you'd played Paper Jam. You know, I'm gonna go this way. Because why not? Mostly, I just didn't want to get hit by Daisy's banana peel. I am a filthy coward, but... I mean, I'm a shy guy. What do you want? It's in character. Okay, let's go, let's go. Oh, you win this round, Toadette. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Aha! Eat fire. I don't know if I'm gonna stop Ludwig in time, though. In retrospect, I should have held on to that shell. We're good. Everything's good. Everything's fine. Aw, thank you, Amethyst. I feel like a lot of folks here, if I'm not mistaken, have very similar wavelengths when it comes to games that we enjoy. I'm pretty sure the bulk of the chat here are Mario enjoyers. And if you're not a Mario enjoyer, that's okay. I understand. I mean, I will try to understand. My magnanimous personality and generosity can only go so far, but no, for real, I get it. Oh, I didn't know the episodes of Columbo were, like, made for TV movies. I knew they were long. Okay, being a Bowser enjoyer is fine. You know what? Yeah. Yeah, please get a food done. I'm gonna be best boy. And because I'm in best boy, I need to put best boy in his car. That's right, it's Mr. Scooty. This is not about looking good. I mean, it is about looking good, but for certain definitions of good. I'm your dead twin, says Capotico. I mean, you're not wrong. Hello, Hank Hill. I forget that Andorra just switches me's. So he was Kai, and now Hank Hill is here. Dang it, Bobby. Thinking about... Oh, Joe will be right back. So I'll think about our rule set while Joe does stuff. Yeah, Andorra, I feel like you and Joe should, like, trade, I don't know, like, game or show recommendations. You seem to be on the same wavelength about a lot of things. Hello, Min. Howdy. I hope you are doing well today, and also I hope that your anti-swearing campaign, is that, I don't think that's the word I want, your campaign to swear less is going well. I don't want to pressure nobody. I'm just here to get shells thrown at my noggin, you know, as you do. Let's do, why don't we do custom items? Folks, do you have an opinion on what items you would like to see? And no, it will not be blue shells and lightning bolts. I like to think I have a little self-respect. Although I suppose that is the Mario Kart equivalent of cuckoos and bees. Yeah, that's right. I didn't think I would raise, like, anything. Because A, baby's first charity stream, and B, I'm a small streamer. So, you know, I thought, I'll make these silly things a goal, and I won't have to worry about it, but now I have to play Eternal Darkness on stream, so hey. Bombs and bullet bills, huh? Taking that into account. I feel like just bullet bills would make things unbalanced, though. You know, Joe, Min, thank you. When I was thinking about incentives, I thought, what if I made that a goal? Maury swears a cuss. But then, of course, I would just say diaper biscuits. Does anybody else have thoughts on items? That's true, that's true. I guess, I feel like that's a common thing that people sort of underestimate their audience. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's do bananas. We need some sort of defense. Triple shroom? All blue shells. That's dangerous, Darth. I've seen that done before, where it's just all blue shells. Actually, it was all blue shells and stars. Let's do this for now. Actually, no. Do I want to turn on bloopers? No, I will not turn on bloopers. But let's try this. See, Min's swearing makes up for my lack of swearing. The universe is balanced. Everything works out. Wait, I'm still a... No, wait, I was going to say I'm still a ding-dang shy guy. No, I'm not. I'm best boy. Bloopers. Blue shells and bloopers. You and Carrie are the only ones who have sworn on this channel's audio. I think Nox might have as well when we were doing our Mario Party collab, which I have actually uploaded to YouTube. I just haven't made public. I should do that. Dang. Thanks, man. Hey, you should all play Prodigal, by the way, by Color Grave Games. Very strongly recommend Prodigal. Very reminiscent of the 2D Zeldas, which, by the way, are my favorite Zeldas. With super cute art and very satisfying dungeon designs, good puzzles, makes great use of having a limited inventory, but using it in a creative way. Go play Prodigal. And also Curse Crackers, which I will stream at some point in the future as well. I've played the demo for it, and I can vouch. Also feels really good to play. Designed by people who know their platforming. Also, good job, Bowser. Proud of you, Bowser. Oh no, it's my dead twin. Which one is the real one? Which one of us doesn't belong? It's okay, we all know Wet Bowser reigns supreme. Maybe that should have been an incentive goal. This much money and I'll never call him Wet Bowser again. It'll just be Moist Bowser from here on out. Moisturized Bowser. Damp Bowser. Flesh Bowser. I could probably go on. I like to think I have a fairly decent vocabulary. Moist Bowsette. That's it. I can't go on anymore. There's no way to top Moist Bowsette. Please don't take that out of context now that I think about it. Bowsing around at the speed of sound, the places to go got out. Never mind, the chomp said I should stop. It's okay, I didn't have good lyrics in my head for that anyway. Whoa. Is that like Waluigi? I just hear this distant Waluigi warbling. Hear him walling. You want to know? Oh, didn't mean to throw that. Useless bit of trivia. In voice acting sessions, when you're recording crowd scenes, oh no, this didn't corner like I wanted it to. It's called a walla. Dang it, Bobby. I know, I can't believe they're putting even more content in Prodigal. There's another reason you should play Prodigal, because it has, like, the beefiest post-game I've encountered in a long time. Especially for a small indie title. I'm not just saying it because I'm biased. I was very impressed by Prodigal, and I had a good time with it. Also, Caroline Best Girl. Don't at me, it's true. Crime Rabbit for life. I don't know what I want to race on. Wiggler Wednesday. Regarding Weird Al not swearing, he once did a sketch that had a joke where he went, "What the fuck?" before the scene cut away. He later shared the raw footage of the scene where he actually said, "What the fudgicle?" Thank you, Weird Al. It's champion. I said you can't at me. I like River too. But is she a rabbit of dubious moral standards? Does she have a cool pirate outfit? Actually, well, kinda. But she's not a rabbit. So I'm sorry, I have to give the win to Caroline. I still like Oakley a lot design-wise, the glasses and the thick eyebrows. As a girl who also has thick eyebrows myself and always kind of felt a little self-conscious about it. You know, I mean, they're not like Oakley thick, but everybody's got like the pencil eyebrows, so... Oakley is validating, but also, as I've said before, I'm pretty sure Oakley has killed a man. I'm not judging her for it, I just feel like... I don't know if you want your significant other to be like a prison risk, you know? Because paying bail could get expensive. So, you know, yeah, Caroline has been in jail, but she could get out whenever she wants to. Caroline's cool, I guess. So saith the voice of God. I'll take it. Good enough. May I say, I love the Super Nintendo Rainbow Road. Just the music, the aesthetic of it. It's probably one of my favorite Rainbow Road themes, musically. But driving it on the Super Nintendo sucks and is miserable. If you've never played the original Super Mario Kart and you have a Nintendo Switch, try out Super Mario Kart. I think there's even like an SP version you can play that has the Rainbow Road unlocked. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a second. I lost my sense of spatial awareness for a second. Anyway, try it. See what I mean? It sucks. It's all right angles. You can't corner for beans. Ow. You shoot me? You shoot bows. You can't say the rest because you can't spoil curse crackers for me. Is my Goyle in curse crackers? Oh my god. And I'm already kind of thinking, will Caroline be ousted as best girl in my brain because Bonnie looks really cool? Like, tough rabbit girl. I'm all over that. He who coops and runs away lives to coop another day. I can't... Well, I can't say I can. I've never taught myself to mimic Bowser from the Super Show. I've played F-Zero GX on the GameCube, and yeah, it's brutal. I've never played the Super Nintendo F-Zero, although I think it's also in Switch Online, so I could. But I know it's hard. Like, both the course design is unforgiving and the AI is just really rubber bandy. I remember when I tried F-Zero GX, and even on like the second story mode race or whatever against Samurai Goro, that was a struggle, and I thought, am I just bad at this? I'm good at Mario Kart. I've played so much Mario Kart. Am I bad? No, it's hard. I just look over and I see who is Hank Hill in this, like, philosophically. Like, what is Hank Hill's place in the universe? What does Hank Hill contribute to society? Or what is Hank Hill's opinion on cool rabbit girls? I mean, there are many questions we could unpack here. Yeah. Harvey Atkin was King Koopa's voice actor. Whoa. That's what I get for reading chat while I'm supposed to be racing. That's true, he does contribute propane and propane accessories. Lawn care. I've never actually seen King of the Hill. I've seen clips of King of the Hill. I don't think I've ever seen a full episode of it, though. I've also seen the video where somebody made a parody of Evangelion's opening, you know, like the whole Cruel Angel's Thesis, the whole opening title segment, but with King of the Hill, and it's very well done. Carrie, I don't know if you're in chat right now. I know you're racing. Please tell me you've seen that. My pal Carrie, my streaming senpai, is a big Ava fan and from Texas, so I feel like if anything is her brand, that's it. Uh-oh. That's what I get for looking at chat again. That's okay. I'm just here to drive into things and have a good time. Maybe win a race or two. I feel like I should at least check out a little King of the Hill because I've said, dang it, Bobby. Definitely more than once while streaming Origami King. Whoa, excuse me, sir. Mr. Hill. Yeah, that's right. Justice for best boy. I think, if I'm not misremembering, King of the Hill is Mike Judge, just like Beavis and Butthead, yeah? So it's the same creator, just a different sense of humor. Exactly, who is Hank Hill in the grand scheme of things? That's what I've heard, is that, yeah, it can be surprisingly nuanced and thoughtful. And I think it's a good standout from what I've heard when people think of adult-oriented animation. When it's just like, you know, lowest common denominator, shock value, gross-out humor. When it can be thoughtful and insightful. Not saying that also those things are mutually exclusive. Oh, Nox, please don't injure yourself. Does the void contain any ice packs? We're gonna celebrate my defeat of the Mario Bros. By letting me win a baseball game. And that's the plot of Mario Superstars Baseball. Have a good one, man. Good luck with work. Very excited For more prodigal. As a kid, you didn't know of any other kids who liked King of the Hill because of how dry the humor was. Also, belatedly, Dak, actually, yeah. My dad mentioned that he wants to see Greta Gerwig's Barbie. Also, I hope I'm saying her name right. I don't know actors and directors, etc., so please don't make too much fun of me if I get it wrong. But yeah, everything I've seen looks like it's going to be thoughtful and not cynical, I guess, which would be like my first fear for any kind of movie based on something like Barbie. But thank you for taking a bite out of wet Bowser. I know, nutritious and delicious. What has really impressed me from the footage I've seen of that movie so far is the set design. So the artist in me is amazed at how they managed to replicate like the plasticky look, the bright, gaudy, plasticky look of Barbie's dream house, but in actual human-sized proportions. Or like that bit where Ken holds up a pair of rollerblades in the car, and they look like cheap plastic accessories. Give that costumer a raise. I don't know how they did that, but it amazes me. Taito, hello, welcome. It's so good to see you. Even if you don't have Mario Kart, the fact that you are here in spirit means a lot to me, so thank you. You can always cheer for best boy Bowser in the best vehicle. Mr. Scooty, I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh at Hank Hill's misfortune. In that moment, Hank Hill was all of us. Oh wait, that wasn't Hank Hill who went off the side? Wait, who ran into the water then? Never mind. I care not for Hank Hill's pathos. You're dead to me. Bowser forever. Oh, I'm so close. Wait. Oh, hey, Nox and Capotico were ahead of me. I just look over the mini-map. I didn't even realize I was in third because my fat head is in the way. Ugh. Thank you. I can't believe I've been streaming for so long. That's wild, huh? Oh, it wasn't Nox. I just thought it was Nox because it was Rosalina, even though Nox said right before the stream they had to go put an ice pack on her hands. Just I see Rosalina, I'm like, oh, Nox. Nox has possessed the spirit of Rosalina. Oh, thank you. Sometimes I feel like, is it confusing that, you know, my Twitch name is Miss Mori, but my Switch name is Moriarty. But I like Moriarty. Will not be changing it. Goodbye. Capotico yeeting themselves into space. That's right, it's you in spirit. I'm gonna stay as Bowser because he amuses me. That's good. I remember my dad and I would sometimes play... Oh, he's back! Hello, Capotico. Had to... I was gonna say re-moisten Bowser, but wait, I'm wet Bowser. Never mind. Had to, I don't know, blot Bowser dry. Oh, your internet's being spotty. Storms? Goodbye, Hank. Oh. Hello, Mario. Several question marks. That's like best value Mario. That's like, we have Mario at home. That's right, Moriarty is my artistic name. But anywho, my dad and I would sometimes play pub trivia for fun. And my username there is Moriarty, like that, with 2 R's. And he pointed out to me, like, I don't know if you know, but you spelled Moriarty wrong. And I had to say, no, it's deliberate. Well, this is what random has given me. I don't think I'm that cruel. Really wants bombs, huh? Problem with this, though, is that if somebody gets a substantial lead, it's hard to catch up. Well, now there's no bombs and it feels lonely. Please, no bloopers. Again, this would be hard to catch up if somebody gets a lead, but... do I want to... nothing but bloopers. I'm just going to go with this because I don't like the way Mario is staring at me. It's like he's sifting the secrets of my heart. What does he see? What does he perceive? What do your plumber eyes see, Mario? Great, now he's talking to Kapotoko, scheming. He sees everything. You donated to Squid School when he did a Trevor Project charity, and Jem just pronounced the hell out of the Q in your handle. So not daiquiri like the drink, but daiquiri? Daiquiri? I'm trying to think of how one botches it. Oops, all lightning. Yeah, we're just gonna all go out in metal armor and swords. I haven't gotten to play Tears of the Kingdom yet, but that's still a thing, right? You can still get hit by lightning? I hope so, because that's hilarious. Dat Query. It's cute. Yeah, I have a Dat Query. Why is your hair so cool? That's my Dat Query. And the music here is nostalgic. I know Andorra mentioned Mario Kart Super Circuit earlier as well, where this is from. Actually, when I was thinking about this charity and doing research into Gamers Outreach and the kind of things that they do, which is provide games and toys to children undergoing treatment in hospitals, is that I was thinking about how I mentioned earlier, I'm not good with doctors. I'm better now, but I used to be really afraid. Like, just going to the doctor is terrifying, and especially needles. I'm good with needles now. I can handle, especially because I have to self-inject my skin medication. But I used to get so freaked out, and I have a very strong memory of when I got my measles vaccine, being in this like big conference hall where these vaccinations were taking place, and playing Mario Kart Super Circuit the entire time to keep my anxiety at bay. And even when they gave me the injection, hello Waluigi, sparkling Waluigi for Pride Month, that Mario Kart Super Circuit kept me from flipping out. Not flipping, I wouldn't be that dramatic, just, you know, while having to get a needle. So that's what I think about when I think about what Gamers Outreach does. Because, you know, for kids out there like me who are nervous wrecks and maybe know rationally that people in the medical profession are there to help them, but that part of your brain that's just like, no, everything's scary, hurt, bad, having that respite of games can do a lot of good. You know what's also scary, hurt, bad is hitting me with shells. Look at Bowser. He's so disappointed. You have broken this turtle's heart. Just looking over, cross-examining Dak in court. Okay, here's a poll for the chat. If you were a character in an Ace Attorney game, would you be a defense attorney? Would you be a prosecutor? Would you be the plucky sidekick like Maya or Trusy? Would you be the accused? Or would you be the dead guy? I'm soft-hearted. I would probably be a defense attorney like Phoenix, but only in that universe. Because I feel like in real life, I wouldn't be able to defend someone if I didn't believe in them, because I'm a goody two-shoes, and I know that's not how law works. There's no moral aspect of a lawyer representing a client. You know, it's like their job is to get them the best possible defense. Prosecutor all the way. You'd be the victim. You'd be Maya. Also, you're welcome. Solidarity. If any of you struggle with any sort of medical treatment, I see you and hear you. Maybe not hear you. I mean, I assume you're not screaming and crying, but you know what I mean. I've been there. And I'm very glad that I'm better with it now, but I used to really struggle. I think because I've had some, when I was really little, wow, I had some pretty scary experiences with doctors and getting needles, so it's taken a while to overcome. Oh, that's what I get for laughing at Daisy. Daisy is in cahoots with the gods themselves. You'd be Larry Butts. Also, hello, Claire. I feel like Larry is such a prevalent character in the series. Like, even in Ace Attorney Investigations, and I haven't played the second one, the fan-translated one, I should. No spoils, please. But even in Ace Attorney Investigations, like, he's the only, I guess, main character that appears aside from the Judge and Wendy Oldbag. You can actually see Phoenix and Maya, and I think Pearl in the background of one of the areas, but the only one like you actually interact with is Larry. So like they put Larry in everything, but does anyone actually like Larry? I don't mean like you hate Larry, but like, is Larry Butts anyone's favorite Ace Attorney character? Where are the Larry fans at? They've got to exist, right? It's like, I feel every Pokemon has someone out there who thinks this is the best Pokemon. This is the one for me. This is my forever partner. Crobat, by the way. But I don't know about Larry Butts. Boy, me thinking, boy, there's been a lot of stars and lightning just completely forgetting the items that I set. I mean, I guess I didn't set it so much as just let God, by which I mean Daisy, choose. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, how did she recover so quickly? Oh, well. That's true. Larry is a surprisingly well-developed character. It's just, when you think about the Ace Attorney series, you don't really think about Larry Butts, do you? Several people in chat saying they'd be the judge. You want to choose who lives and who dies, huh? I mean, that's why I mained White Mage in Final Fantasy XIV. Better at moderating the discussion than at the job of Phoenix or the prosecution. That's true. I suppose if you are being the defense attorney or the prosecutor, you need to have a certain way with words, a certain sway. Or at least you gotta be really good at pointing. Yeah, you can't hate Larry Butts. Yeah, as you said, every time I bring it up, you see that uneasy attempt at a smile and a thumbs up. I know exactly the face you mean. Exactly, the wiggly line smile and the winking eye smile. Also like Larry's big, stupid, teary face and the pointy teeth yelling. Wait, you only know like 2 characters from Ace Attorney next? How do you not know the best character, Larry Butts? He's the real star of Ace Attorney, because he's in like every game. Larry's artistic career? What are you talking about? Surely you mean Maurice Donham. If you're not an Ace Attorney fan, I'm so sorry. You're probably very confused right now. But that's okay. Just look at Bowser, and all your troubles will melt away. Unless you're like directly behind Bowser, and you run into a banana peel, in which case I guess your troubles are a little more immediate. But that's okay, you got to see Bowser in the seconds before you died. And that's worth something. Whoa. Best value Mario is trying something here. I want to see like a best value Bowser now. Which I guess, I don't know, maybe that would be like Bowser. I've never seen it, but there's some live action version of Bowser from like it was like a Saturday or Sunday morning like arcade show. I don't know, this was like in the 80s, It was before I was born, so I don't know exactly. I just remember seeing pictures of like this horrible looking live action suited actor Bowser. Not the Dennis Hopper Bowser. Not from the movie. It was from like Saturday Supercade or something. I'm just pulling no names out of my backside. No, we don't need all these stars. No. No. Hello, Best Value Mario. Yeah, that's right. The satisfaction I feel at squishing Best Value Mario. He's as flimsy as he looks. That's what happens when you cheap out on plumbers. You get what you paid for. Best Value Bowser is a guy in a dinosaur costume. Sorry. I just see chat. You heard his pen name mispronounced as Lori's Donuts once. That's really good. Okay, you know what I'm thinking about? Cool. I'm not totally off my rocker. Ice Capade show? Okay, I need to pull this up after this racing set. Because I need to find it. Best Value Bowser is either Reptar or Barney. I've said before on stream, right? Like, whenever you see, I'm going to say like a 13-year-old on the internet, and I don't mean this as any way disrespectful to teenagers on the internet, because I mean, been there, me too. But I mean like having a hot take and being really opinionated, and you know, when you're 13 and you're carving out your identity, you know, you're gonna have hot takes. That's natural. It's normal. But point is, like, coming up into a space like that and making bold declarations. And I think about that bit from Rugrats where they go see, like, the Reptar Ice Capade show. And the babies are all crawling on the ice. And the guy in the Reptar suit has to improvise. And he's like, there are kids on the ice. Why are there kids on the ice? Won't somebody call their moms? Anyway, that's what I think about. Anyway, I don't mean that again as shade, because we've all been or are teenagers on the internet. And I love that Japanese has that term chunibyo, which, if I'm not misremembering, literally means middle school sickness. Because even though it's a Japanese word, I feel like it's universal. Like, kids around the world, no matter where you go, what country you visit, no matter what your language is, there's always edgy teenagers. And there's something almost comforting in that. Everybody's a little bit chuny at some point or another. I mean, gosh, when I streamed Sonic Adventure 2, I really should be commenting on Baby Park instead. And let me table Sonic Adventure 2 and focus on the fact that this Baby Park littered with bananas. What is going on here? Like, first of all, stop littering in a public space. And second of all, stop littering in front of Bowser, specifically. Do you think Bowser litters? Like, he's evil, obviously. Like, he's unabashedly evil. But littering, I feel, is like another can of worms. Man, you don't even know who's in the lead. I just looked at Bowser's Best Value Godzilla. Did I suplex the train? You mean when I clipped into it with my back tire? Yes. I mean, you saw me flip out, but that train got suplexed. Trust me. Also, good job, Kapotoko, on your perfect game, even despite Baby Park with all of that. Bowser probably litters his bedroom only. Bowser, I think, would litter like Mario's front yard and nowhere else. Thank you, Carrie. Carrie's my streaming senpai. Anyway. So, Sonic Adventure 2, streaming that just made me think of, like, streaming Team Dark, like that, the whole Dark story, and hearing Shadow's theme, and I realize that like all the lyrics are buried in my brain. That's right, today is Sonic's birthday. Happy birthday, Sonic. Okay, wait, really quick. I need to try and find... Surely, like, a Mario wiki would have... Okay, here we go. Mario Ice Capades. Oh, dear God. This isn't actually the right Bowser I'm thinking of, but dear... I'm sorry, we need to take a minute so I can show these Ice Capade photos. Oh, look at this handsome man. Look at this handsome man. He's beautiful, and I think he can see forever. We all danced in fire, trapped in this machine. Don't know how long we waited as the Eggman's watching. Well, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, I didn't mean to move my donation overlay. I was trying to move Luigi. We all danced in... Okay, sorry. That's what I get for goofing. Anyway, I'm sorry. It was just... Actually, no, I'm not sorry. You all had to see that. Ugh, I mean, this is not the King Koopa I was thinking of, but you can see him too. Here's King Koopa from Mario Ice Capades. Notice the jester-like bells at the side of his head, which I don't think is what they're going for, but it's certainly very evocative. Race with that Luigi on screen. What if somebody comes in here thinking, oh, someone's streaming for a good cause and it's their stream anniversary, let's stop in, and I'm never coming back. And really, could you blame them? Paul Blauser, Mall Koopa. Oh dear God, okay, sorry, we also need to see Peach. There she is. So I'm excited for that Peach game they announced. Maho Shoujo Peachy Hime is what it looks like. And I just see this pose and it reminds me of that wonderful magical girl transformation twirl she does in the trailer, except, well, you can draw your own conclusions. I do agree with Boogie. I did think she went a little heavy on the eyeliner, but I'm not here to judge. I'm a little concerned. That's right, if not for the mascara, you would know Princess Peach was a girl, because of course we all know that any girl needs to have very thick eyelashes, so you know is girl. Okay, hang on really quick. I really need to find this Bowser. Jason Bateman tells the plot of the game to Alyssa Milano. I saw that in chat, and like I didn't parse it, but oh, here it is. I think this is it. I found it. It's King Koopa's cool cartoons. This is the horrible Bowser I was thinking of. I guess it does look a lot like the Ice Capades ones, but he just... Man, this is hard to look at. It's like a sad clown, isn't it? I'm so sorry. Again, if you're just joining my stream, I'm so sorry. That's, but, you know, that's a mood. I don't know what mood it is, but it's a mood. That's just you in 5 years. King K. Rool. I think this is like, maybe if King K. Rool and Bowser had a child. No, I can't even be that mean, because it's not working. Hang on, one more. I'm sorry. It's because it's just, you can see more of the costume. And also Luigi with like a huge mustache in the background. Like, Bowser has seen better days. Sorry, I guess it's not Bowser, it's King Koopa. But Luigi's looking good. Maybe going like a little too hard on the product in his mustache, but... Viscount Koopa Esquire. Also, he's a lawyer. So no, wait, if Bowser was in the Ace Attorney universe... Okay, I'm gonna go back to Mario Kart now. I'm very sorry, but I had to find that. Why did everyone in the 80s think Bowser was 100% green? I don't know. I feel like in the early days of games when you didn't have sort of consistent appearances and style guides and you had like little to no official art to go off of, I feel like this isn't weird enough. There we go. Get some bobbies in there. Yeah, okay. Let's do it. But yeah, it's, you know, you don't have a lot of material to work off of. And I also don't know when they made these cartoons and whatnot in the 80s, did they have reference materials from Nintendo? Did they have rules they had to adhere to? It'd be interesting to hear about the production process for that, actually. That's right, Blue Bowser too. I feel like on maybe the box, like the Japanese box art for the original Mario Bros. Or Mario 3, one of them has Blue Bowser. He's a lawyer, he doesn't need to be more evil, come on. That's right, Bowser would never do anything halfway. Mario Wiki has an article for Blue Bowser, and he's canonically Bowser's brother. You know something about the designs for Captain N and why they turned out so janky? Oh, please share, Val. I would love to hear. Because I remember seeing bits and pieces of Captain N. So when I was really little, and I didn't really understand how TV schedules work, I was at least old enough to be a Mario fan. So this was after the Super Nintendo had come out. And I really love Super Mario World. And some network would show the Mario Super Show. And I think also, I remember seeing the Adventures of Super Mario Bros. 3 as well. But mostly it was the Super Mario Brothers Super Show. Hey, paisanos. And the same network also showed Captain N, the Game Master. And I remember that show just really irritated me. I think also because I never had an NES. It was before my time. So these other characters, I wasn't familiar with them. They didn't interest me. It's like, I don't want this other show, I want Mario. And I just remember there was a talking Game Boy that I found really obnoxious. I don't even know if for sure that was Captain N. I do remember Mega Man though, and how they had him say Mega a lot. And also, gosh, there was Simon Belmont and Alucard. Did they make Alucard like some sort of like hip teenager? Am I grossly misremembering? Am I getting mixed up with something else? The artist was provided with basically nothing, so actually he would play the games and pause the screen and try to design the characters just based on those little 8-bit sprites on a CRT. That explains a lot. Also, can I just draw your attention briefly to Best Value Mario on the minimap? Because he doesn't have a hat on and he's staring straight ahead. Like, that is the stuff of nightmares. That's like Bowser's Night Terror Demon, you know? Oh, that's my Night Terror Demon. It's terrifying, right? And now I can't unsee it. I keep looking to the side and seeing him looking at me. Oh, I guess I shouldn't. I should look at where I'm going, but it's hard now. Don't perceive me. Somebody hit my banana? Oh, no. What the heck? Why does this always happen? I'm doing so well. And it's like, no, you're not. Chill. Let me through. Oh, no. If I go down, I'm taking you with me again. No. No. Curse your better acceleration. I do remember this had come up on stream before. Oh, it's Bob's Burgers, Bob. Oh. It's not Best Value Mario. I saw that bomb drop. Why is he so dead looking though? Like dead fish eyes. Best Value Mario is off to haunt some cartridge at a garage sale. Now there's a creepypasta I could get behind. God, we have Best Value Mario and Bob's Burgers. I've never seen Bob's Burgers either. I've just seen clips of it. Because it's hard running a restaurant. You know what? That's fair. As someone who works in customer service, yeah. That is how I look internally. Obviously, I can't project that to customers, but internally. You don't have H. John Benjamin voice a character if they're not a little dead behind the eyes. Well, who else has he voiced? Like, I've heard his name before. But, you know me, I'm not good with names. Oh, from, Home Movies? I kind of thought from Home Movies. Couldn't remember the character's name, though. I've also only seen, like, bits of that show. Why do I always... I don't know. I guess you can't trick off that, can you? Can you trick off, like, the first little jump in this stage? And I'm just flubbing it every time. Ooh. I feel like now I need to make some sort of, like, dead-eyed looking me to... I was gonna say complete the set. It's not really a set. They're just taking over. Soon everyone will be a dead-eyed me. Maybe I should try to engineer a best value Bowser. Or like, I don't know if it would be a good stream game, but Miitopia? I know there's that, you can trick off it, I'm just dunking it up. And how the ability to customize your Miis in Miitopia is extremely in-depth. I feel like that would be a good opportunity to make, like, a best value Bowser. I've thought about streaming it before, but then I think I would spend way too long, like, trying to find the perfect characters. And it would, well, not be a good time. It's like, I'm gonna stream this game, and now you're gonna have to wait as I spend half an hour in the character creator. Also, Sonic! How appropriate. It's his birthday. Actually, I've got the Sonic amiibo costume. Oh. Mario-eyed looking Mori. A Shy Guy Mori with a mask. Doesn't have to be me, necessarily. Like, just... You make multiple characters in Miitopia, so you can have yourself as, like, the protagonist, but then you have to make your other party members. And you also have to select Miis to represent, like, all the other incidental characters in the game. So, like, the king, and the princess, and the Dark Lord, and the villagers, and, like, the camera guy. And the guy who deals with, like, amiibo functionality. I remember seeing once somebody made the camera guy, the camera fellow from Earthbound, you know, Fuzzy Pickles. Also, I won! I was so busy monologuing about dead-eyed characters in Miitopia that I failed to celebrate Best Boy success. This is appropriate, I think, Bowser winning on this stage while driving on Mr. Scooty. Which, by the way, is the objectively correct and canonical Bowser vehicle. Source, just trust me, bro. You got me monologuing! Aw, thank you. I try to be nice company. For me, streaming is a good way to relax and let off some steam and just hang out with like-minded folks. Because especially at my job, you know, you have to be on and professional. There he goes. We're just getting this parade now. Who is this? It's not Best Value Mario. Actually, it kind of reminds me of Otacon. Well, the hair isn't right, but it reminds me a little of Otacon. Source, it appeared to me in a dream. Exactly. I saw Bowser on this clown shoes looking car, which is, by the way, distinct from the Kart based off his clown copter, and thought, yes, this is correct. Pour one out for Best Value Mario. That is not the me you picked. So then who is this imposter? If anyone gets that, we'll be amazed. Or you'll be amazed. Okay, so who is Harry.jpg? When I think about Harry, I'm thinking about the protagonist of Disco Elysium. Which that is not. But now that I think about it, would also be a very funny character to put in Miitopia. Like, the less fitting they are, the funnier it is. I've definitely seen a video somewhere of Miitopia, somebody making Hank Hill the princess character you have to save. We need to figure out then what Harry.jpg is. Goodbye, dry cousin. May the wettest one win. I should make some interesting Miis, but I don't think I really have any on this console. I've thought about doing it for like a Mario Kart stream before, and then I don't. I mean, honestly, I forget a lot of the time that you can make Miis on the Switch because it's not as front and center as it is on the Wii and the Wii U. You know, your little avatar isn't staring you in the face. Dry Bowser needs to hydrate. I think he may be past saving. That is a lot of lotion. But I mean, a good skincare routine does work wonders. Woo! Oh. You know, somehow I didn't realize you could get hit by the flippers like that. Junior being beaten by my own child. Oh, come on. I just got those mushrooms. Like, at least let me in the tunnel first. That's why we can't have nice things. I don't know, what is, like, another piece of media I've encountered that has Harry? I'm thinking about... Oh man, there's a character named Harry in Snatcher. Nobody here knows Snatcher. I was talking to my brother the other day, because he had mentioned the Metal Gear collection in the Nintendo Direct. And how I had a lot of fun watching my brother play through Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear Solid 2. Because I find Hideo Kojima has... I just noticed Linda is here too. Hideo Kojima has a gift for making narratives that I find interesting, wrapped in games that I personally don't have the patience to play. I don't have the patience for stealth. I don't like waiting around and hoping that a guard turns around. It's a very good Linda me. You know, Gillian Seed, but not Harry. Yeah, Harry's a side character in Snatcher, so I wouldn't be surprised. Also, the best character in Snatcher is Metal Gear. I like sassy little robot buddy. The old freeware version of La Mulana has a Snatcher parody hidden in it. I am also excited that they're finally putting Kamek? No, I don't know how you say it. Bowser's nanny. Shanger Spy's groundskeeper in a Mario Kart game after he was so cruelly ousted from Mario Kart 64 by Wario. Which, granted, is on brand for Wario. And no, I'm not counting Mario Kart Tour. Kamek. Cayman Islands. You're playing as Harry Potter, but specifically Harry from a weird bootleg NES beat-em-up game? Huh. So why Harry.jpg? Well, I guess JPG. That is a deep cut. Yeah, you're gonna have to elaborate. I mean, I know there's a lot of weird NES bootlegs out there. I'm sure we've all heard the Granddad, but... Oh no, I was too busy thinking about NES bootlegs and forgot I'm actually driving. Remember, friends, do not drink and drive in a vehicle. And that's a Maury fact. Take it to the bank. They put Kamek in They announced Mario Kart 9 the same day. He's not in it. You know, I'm also happy to see Petey Piranha back. My brother would play as Petey a lot in Double Dash, so it feels, I don't know, nostalgic. I have a soft spot for Petey. I think Petey Piranha is funny. Where my Petey Piranha fans at? I'm kind of hoping they'll add Nabbit, though. I want to be the crime rabbit. More you just like rabbits, yeah? So, let me be Nabbit. I've also heard, I know Joe was saying that he was speculating Pauline or a Kong. I wouldn't mind seeing my boy Diddy. Diddy and Bowser Jr. were my mains in Double Dash. Especially because they had the best items, in my opinion. Oh man, I'm going off the rails. Oh no. I feel like this kart is not made for mountainous terrain. Diddy from the hit game Diddy Kong Racing, and like nothing else. Just in case anyone is new or is not aware, I love Diddy Kong Racing. And Donkey Kong Country 2 is one of my favorite games of all time. Just check. Just make sure. Covering my bases. Whoa. Excuse me. Hank Hill voice. Dang it, Nabbit. I'll never forget streaming Mario RPG years ago. And this was before Twitch. This was on, like, Ustream or something. Or Livestream. I forget. But that bit in Rosetown where you can find Link sleeping in the inn there. And you can go up and, like, talk to him, and you hear the little da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And just as a joke, I said, "Good morning, Chrono." You know, as another famous video game protagonist boy who starts the game sleeping in. And someone in chat was like, that's actually Link from The Legend of Zelda. I know. I know it's Link. The first game I ever streamed was A Link to the Past. Like, before Twitch, on anything, it was A Link to the Past. That's my favorite Zelda game. But it just stuck with me. And now I feel like I have to back myself up. Actually, you know you're normally Dry Bowser, but if you got the DLC, you would never not be Petey Piranha. I'm curious, actually, for those of you, if you don't have the expansion pass, or not the booster course pack, whatever, because I do, and because I do, you can pick the DLC courses. Now, can you pick Birdo, or do you actually have to have that DLC to be able to race as her? I would imagine so, but I'm just curious. Alright, in honor of Sonic... Ugh. There I am. It's a me, Mario. Wiggler Wednesday! It's gonna be Wiggler Wednesday. Yeah, right. Characters require the DLC. If this is a democracy, you're voting for Leston. Okay. Okay, look, Morton will come back after I do at least one race as Sonic. Also, who is this purple-haired friend? Oh, thank you, Kapotiko. I appreciate you racing away. Who just yeeted away? It's a me, Mornick? Sonri? Oh, you made a bunch of... What's BBB? Because I was thinking Bob's Burgers? Breaking Bad? Donation goal for 200 is that I will read chat a bedtime story. I will find a short story, maybe something in the public domain. Maybe I was thinking like Winnie the Pooh, and I will read a chapter for chat. If people want that. If people are like, ugh, no, that's horrible, I don't want that, then I'll think of something else. Oh, Blood Blockade Battlefront. Oh, I should have known. Because I know you were a fan of that show. I just saw it. And I'm like, Breaking Bad? Like those Breaking Bad edits where Walter and Jesse are racing on Rainbow Road. Alright. That's it. I hit random. Hang on. Let me... We need some sort of equalizer if people fall behind. Okay. I know you hate bloopers, Joe. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Luigi, you want to know something hilarious? So, I was thinking, because I would be shocked if I raised much money as a small streamer. I thought I should make a silly goal. And for a very brief moment, I had a thought, what if I made like a $500 goal? Stream Donkey Kong 64 100%. And then I thought, no. Because what if I had to do it? And then I think, I can't. I don't want to do it. I'm not strong enough. $400 goal, 101% Donkey Kong 64. You'll have a haunting me ready for next stream. Oh no. Well, bedtime enthusiast. Well, there we go. That's right, Andorra streamed Donkey Kong 64. 100% the Mad Lad. I don't know how he did it. Including the god-awful beaver bothers and like... You know, it's not just beaver bother. I realized watching Andorra that I hate, like, all the mini-games in Donkey Kong 64. Even the music just drives me crazy. I was gonna hum it just to be annoying, but I'm not going to because A, I don't want to be annoying, and B, it's Coconut Mall, baby. We're shopping. We're doing some commerce. Oh boy. I don't feel safe at that bomb. Well, alright. I mean, I don't know why Harry.jpg went flying into the distance and I got left in the dust. It's the same explosion, but fine. Oh. Boy, I'm thinking like, why are there so many bombs after immediately forgetting the item setting? This is dangerous. I feel like somebody should probably call mall security on us. Well, I guess since we hit that goal, well, I will read chat a bedtime story before turning in for the night. I was thinking maybe I will go find Winnie the Pooh because that's in public domain. And the original stories are cute. Okay? Don't judge me. If not that, something else. If anyone here has any suggestions of like a short story or like a chapter or something, by all means. Because I have heard that people find my voice soothing. So, you know, if you want a nice little story time, I can do that. Bedtime Enthusiast feels like a Splatoon splat tag title. It does, actually. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if that's, like, something you can get. I'm sure Enthusiast exists. Like, I'm, like, 98% sure. Also, I see now, Dak, Leonardo Watch. That's his name, yeah? From Blood Blockade Battlefront. The Better Business Bureau. Oh, no. Oh, no. 1-800, how's my driving? Morton! I just passed Morton. I feel like I've betrayed him. I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, I like that the dub is good. I prefer watching things dubbed if the dubs are good, which might be controversial, I know, but A, I want to be able to follow the action without having to read subtitles. And B, most importantly, I remember names and other important terminology a lot better if like I hear it in a way that's easier for me to parse. That said, I do also like watching things in Japanese because it's good for language practice. And there's some shows out there where I just vastly prefer the Japanese version, or that's the one I saw first. So that's what's stuck in my mind. But generally I like English dubs. Like I've been playing Persona 5, finally. Please, no spoilers, please. It's been like years I've wanted to play this game. And I've been playing the English version, and I've been enjoying it. I do slightly miss my favorite trash boy, Yosuke Persona 4. I don't know who started the trend of saying, like, character series name. Like, I know Sans Undertale was the first, but I mean, I don't know who begot that trend, who started it. But I love character series name. Like, yeah, I know his name is Yosuke Hanamura. No, his name is Yosuke Persona 4. Your go-to read is Casey Ed Bat. Oh, gosh. There was a cartoon based on it, yeah? Like an animated short. I don't know if it was like Looney Tunes specifically, but I definitely remember that. That's right, Samus has been Metroid forever. Also, boy, Captain N the Game Master had Mother Brain. And it was the same actor as, like, Audrey II from Little Shop of Horrors. I don't remember their name, though. But, like, Mother Brain just had the same voice. A fact that I did not understand at the time. Oh, okay, we're good. I did not get bombed. Boy, it's gonna be weird when they add Wiggler, and now you're gonna have Wiggler on a Wiggler for extra Wiggler Wednesday. Yeah, that's true. Samus is Metroid, you know, because why can't Metroid crawl? And Link is Zelda. That's right, Yosuke Persona 4 is his full name. Sometimes I feel a little weird, I guess, that as a Zelda fan I'm not playing Tears of the Kingdom and I'm playing Persona 5 instead, but I've been wanting to play Persona 5 for years. It was on sale. And I don't feel like I have the brain power right now for Tears of the Kingdom, especially with regards to crafting machinery. Also, I can't believe I got beaten by baby Rosalina. I saw that Art of Wiggler on a Waluigi card. I retweeted that because it's just so... When I say cursed, I mean that in the best way possible. You remember a video called something like Sans Undertale and Isabelle Animal Crossing host a podcast. Please tell me it's just them making like their voice blips. And like it's completely incomprehensible to anyone watching or listening. It is? I'm so glad. Cheers whomever divined that. Because that's comedy, baby. I should go back to Morton. This is like the meta though, right? Waluigi on the Wiggler. Oh no, I stalled for too long. I'm like Wet Bowser Light. Am I the best value version? That's true. It's more... I don't know, I feel like I wouldn't have the brain power for Tears of the Kingdom right now. Honestly, the fact that you can engineer all these machines, I find, I don't know if I want to say intimidating exactly, but I find in games like that, I get too big for my britches, and I get these ideas, and then I can't make them come to fruition, and I just get frustrated. It's like why I've never tried Minecraft. I feel like I would bounce off it. I need focus and direction. That's my magpie brain talking. Uh-oh. Dang it, Bobby! If you pushed a Dry Bones and Paper Mario into water, would it come out with flesh? Boogie asking the real questions. Could you de-dry bones. I feel like I should phrase that better. Can you hang on. Can you undry a bones? Now bones doesn't sound like a word anymore. Semantic saturation. Instant flesh, just add water. Does Bruno Mars? Yes. Does the, what is it, the rumor come out? Does dry bones is wet? Can you re-meet yourself? Well, you can unmeet yourself once. Uh-oh. Like, anytime I drive into something, please know that it's definitely just me looking at chat and not me paying for my hubris. Also, you know, I never really stopped to notice that Dry Bones is wearing little gloves. It's kind of cute. I guess he doesn't want to get his hands wet. Uh-oh. I keep forgetting about this parking garage. Sorry, in Canada we call them parkades. I know our strange tongue is very foreign and nigh incomprehensible. I can't believe I lost to Harry.jpg. Can you meet yourself if you already have meat? Double meat yourself. So is that like, what, a double cheeseburger? Unless you're lactose intolerant. Chat went to some weird places. Are you surprised? What was it? I was streaming Mario Party with, I know Dak and Joe were there. I don't remember if there was also Carrie playing with us, but I know for sure Dak and Joe. And we started talking about pork juice and how to market it. And that's all I can remember. But it was one of those, like, I'm sure sounds horrible out of context conversations. Yeah, sure, vehicle, why not? Everybody has their mains, and I'm just like, vibes. I'm sorry, Nox. How does one juice pork? You could squeeze it. Yeah, carefully. You explicitly non-remember this, cowards. Everyone, cowards. Mountain Dew or crab juice? Ugh, crab juice. Did this come about needing to drain bacon fat into a soda can? I have no idea. I cannot even begin to dredge up the... whatever the inspiration for this conversation was. Which, to be fair, wow, someone just threw a bomb into Peach's garden. You're going to jail for that. Anyway, like a lot of the times when these bizarre conversations come about, I don't know what inspired them. What was the, not deciding factor, just, I don't know, there's a fancy word I was thinking of and I can't remember what it was. But it happens, organically. Much like my all-organic, non-GMO, 100% ethically sourced pork juice. Now 80% bone-free. I suppose between races, I should try and find a story, huh? Before I call it an evening tonight. So I thought I could save the bedtime reading for another time. Then I feel like it would be weird if I just did it out of nowhere. Like, okay, everybody, it's story time with Maury. Although, you know what? I do have a memory of my pal Carrie, my streaming senpai, reading some of the original Hamtaro book to us in her stream. And if you've never seen the original Hamtaro book, it's so cute. The illustrations are adorable. Can you suggest carbonated pork juice? That is something you can do, yes. Would I advise it? My lawyer says no. And then again, my lawyer isn't Bowser, so clearly I have not hired the best of the best. Stop inking me. I am your own kind. This is weird. Like black ink forbidden in Turf War. Catalyst? Oh, I think that's the word I wanted. Catalyst. Thank you, Taita. Oh. No. I really want to high-five Luigi. I'm so glad that you can drive through his hand like that, because I was committed to the bit. Hi, Belle! Belle, would you like to race? If you're not up for it, that is okay. I'm just very happy that I get to say hello. And I hope you are well. Ah, jeez. I can't see where I'm going. Oh. Well, good news is the ink is gone. Did I beat Birdo? I love you, Birdo, but also heck, Birdo. Just in this moment. In this moment. Heck, Birdo. Hang on, really quick. I'm gonna pull up a thing in the background. Aw, no time. Understandable. I hope your chores go well. Okay, that's not helpful. I just look over and I see fizzy meats. You stole fizzy meating juice. Hang on. There we go. Okay. That score of 13 is a lie. Your internet cut out for a race. What in the steak tarnation? Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh wait, I guess if you would like to do one more set, and then I can stop the cart. But I can read a story to chat if people would like that afterwards. If you want my dulcet air quotes tones to send you to sleep, I can do that. Unless you're already asleep, in which case, oh my god, they're sleeping behind the wheel. Wake up, wake up. I have to bring back Morton for one more show. I have to do it. Morton's, I guess, my Mario Kart main now. Yeah, it's cute. Sure. I don't think I've ever used the Teddy Buggy, but sure. See, I don't pick based on stats. I just vibe. I'm glad you clipped me high-fiving Luigi. I think that was very important. Because, you know, if I had just collided with Luigi's hand and plummeted to the ground, I would have been brokenhearted. But everything is okay. I should turn them all on. Let's just do it. I knew Luigi wouldn't let me down. Have a good one, Joe. Thank you for joining us. And also Carrie, I don't know if she's in chat, but thank you, Stream Senpai. Arigato. Have I ever played 100% orange juice? No, what is 100% orange juice? And does it involve fizzy meat? Let's see. So yeah, if anyone has any thoughts for a bedtime story, because again, I do have that as a dono incentive. But I have to cover a Katamari song too. That was another one of my dono goals, is that I would do a cover of a Katamari song. And I don't mean like live on stream. I mean like a good cover. I'll do some audio mixing to it. Hey Dak, what program do you use for like mixing vocals for songs? I can't believe it. That's wild. Boy, so my unrealistic goal was another game adding to my stream repertoire for the future is The Witch's House MV, which is sort of a remastered version of the RPG Maker game The Witch's House. So, disclaimer, I saw my pal Carrie, my stream senpai, stream the original several years ago. I don't remember much beyond broad strokes, so you don't have to worry about me knowing puzzle solutions. I enjoyed the story. What sticks out to me is that it is a horror game, and there is a lot of being chased and jump scares. And I'm very soft and gentle, and I'm a big baby. So, torment for fun and profit, but then I'm already going to stream Eternal Darkness, so hey. Oh, you've played it, Nox? Yeah, it's stressful being chased, right? That's like one thing that I always struggle dealing with in games, is being chased. I don't know why it freaks me out. Boing. Oh no, there was a banana. I was so focused. Also, Endora, you're racing under your own name, but like, it still looks like Harry.jpg. So, Mad Father, I haven't played, nor have I seen streamed. Actually, I might have seen a bit of its streams, but I remember, like, nothing. But I know that one has even more chases, and that I really don't think I could do. It also has, I think, wandering around in the dark, and that's even worse. Like, I know some of you know the game Faith, the Unholy Trinity, which, great series, by the way. Really effective at being unsettling and nerve-wracking, despite, like, very minimalistic art style. Like, that game has segments where you're just wandering in the dark with a teeny tiny light source. And boy, that's even worse. That's harder to deal with. Link just swooshing out of nowhere? Harry.jpg is taking control. Is Golden Mirror... I know there's a game called Pocket Mirror. Is it related? Yeah, chases and time limits are both scary in games. Like, Ao Oni. Wouldn't be able to take Ao Oni. You did play Misao pretty early on your game journal career. I've seen that, like, forever ago, but I don't really remember much of anything about Misao. The game keeps you as your last used me, even if it's not your profile. Oh, so you're just stuck now. That's just who you are. You also play one of the Corpse Party games. I read a Let's Play of the first Corpse Party. I think the PSP version of it. And I don't know. I checked out the Let's Play because I was curious about the story, but I didn't like the writing. It felt very, I'm going to say, misogynistic. And that's because a lot of the violent deaths were specifically the girls. And like, not that like boys didn't also die, but it leered at the girls more. And also had that problem that you see in some anime and manga where, like, you know, you have the girls basically sexually harassing one another, like grabbing one another, and it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. Excuse me, sir. I was gonna use that shell, but okay, Boo has some opinions on Corpse Party and disagrees. But also, the worst thing for me about Corpse Party, and that just made it unbearably skeevy, is that the protagonist has a little sister. And I say that. I'm sure you're already going, oh no. Yeah, no, it gets worse. A little sister who I think was middle school aged. Pretty sure she was middle school aged. But because she was spoiled, she acts like she's like a kindergartner. And it's really creepy. And I don't mean creepy in like an effective horror game way, I just mean this makes me feel unclean. Your mileage may vary. You may not feel the same. But for me, I just found Corpse Party as a whole uncomfortable. And the interesting narrative aspects, I think, were outweighed by the things that did not sit well with me. But again, your mileage may vary. Nah. Corpse Party to you feels like violence and gore for the sake of violence and gore. Yeah, I think that was it too. Like, it felt very gratuitous in a way that did not benefit the story. That's what I mean. Like, it just felt very, like, leering. Oh, no. I thought that was also a red shell. So I was like, I'll hold it behind me. And then you can't hurt me, but it was a mushroom. And now I drove into the spike ball while controlling Morton. I and Morton have become one. I am Leston. Please don't run out one going around a curve. Okay. Go, 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 go. No! Boy, I am so glad they updated it so that lightning bolts no longer send you into a pit. Who ran me over? It's Mario. It's not even best value Mario. It's value Mario. Oh yeah, Mermaid Swamp. Corpse husband is you and Dry Bowser. I've heard of No Game, No Life. I've never seen it. I've heard of it. Yeah, they're really in this for the long haul, which I appreciate. I know some people are like, give us Mario Kart 9, but I don't know, buying new games to keep up with friends is expensive. And so many people have this game, and I appreciate that they're adding stuff to it, courses and characters. I really liked like the new original course. Like, I think that bathroom course looks really cute. I like getting to drive around houses in miniature. It reminds me of, if anyone here has played Snowboard Kids 2, the course where you drive through Wendy's house where you're all shrunken down. I think that's cool. Or like in the direct in Pikmin 4, I love the environments in that game. And how you can even wander around someone's living room and kitchen. I think it's really cool seeing the world from a minuscule perspective like that. Also, gosh, you know, you think Pikmin takes place in some sort of post-apocalyptic setting, but boy, that yard and that living room look pretty well kept. Which makes me wonder. Maybe I should stream a Pikmin game someday. Let's see, I'm not good with time limits. Stresses me out. The time limits and also Pikmin dying is just the worst thing. They're little ghosts floating up. They trusted you? And you got them eaten? Or electrocuted or something. I also saw people commenting on the fact that how they're releasing sort of like the updated versions of Pikmin 1 and 2 on the Switch now. And people saying, I can't wait for people who have only played Pikmin 3 to play like Pikmin 2 and discover that electricity will instantly kill your Pikmin if they're not yellow. So I guess in 3 it just stuns them, but in 2, if your Pikmin are not yellow, electricity just immediately kills them. So there's this group of people out there who are just waiting for new players to think, oh, my Pikmin can just face tank this. Oh wait, they're all dead. I've heard also Pikmin 3's time limit is not as pressing, for lack of a better word. What the heck? I think it's the first Pikmin, honestly, where the time limit really stresses me out, because you have 30 days to get 30 parts, and I think, like, what, only 2 of them are optional? So I don't know why I used that fire flower on, like, nobody. What am I doing with my life? Somebody throw a blue shell. If I pray to Daisy, who is the god of this world. Come on. Oh, you gotta get value, Mario. Come on, he's right there. You're dead to me. Darn piranha. I will avoid No Game, No Life. Is that like an isekai? I mean, isekai, just I think is a genre. Does not interest me. Yes, I know Mario is technically an isekai. I know. I've made that joke. Did I hit you with that fire flower? I'm sorry, Nex. You didn't deserve it. It is isekai. So again, chat, while we finish up these races, would you want me to read a story to you tonight after Kart? Is that of interest? And how do you feel about Winnie the Pooh? Because I was thinking about a cute public domain story I could read. But again, if people have other thoughts... Yes to everything. I'm very glad. Electricity in Pikmin 2 instantly kills the Pikmin, whereas every other obstacle kills after stunning for a bit. In 3, Pikmin never die from electricity. Okay, so I definitely see why there was a group of people who are like, hoo 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 ha ha ha, hoo 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 ha ha ha, I just drove in the water. People are going to be so shocked when they discover that their Pikmin will die easier. I can't revel in that. It's heartbreaking. Maybe I'm just too soft-hearted. Ludwig, can you stop? You're lesser than Leston, Ludwig. Just because you have more hair. You know why Morton has like 3 strands of hair on his head? It's because Ludwig took it all. Why do you think his name is Ludwig? Eh? Eh? Yeah, that's right. That's my new conspiracy. I hope I did not hit it with that. Oh, there's 5? Ah, geez. 5 optional treasures in 1. Somehow I thought there were, like, only, like, 2 that were optional. And that you had to get most of them. I mean, I guess you still have to get most of them if 5 are optional. But that's still a little more leeway than I was thinking of. You had another idea for a short story. Sure. Yeah, I don't want to see newcomers suffering. I do get, like, if you're waiting for someone to do, like, how to phrase it, like a rite of passage, like, oh yeah, that part gets everyone. Everyone struggles with that part, or like, yeah, that catches everyone off guard, whatever. It's like there's like a communal joy in that. Like I've said before, I don't like it when I get run over by some jerk with a star. Ahem. I don't like it when someone talks about, like, oh, I found this part in a game difficult, and someone jumps in like, good skill issue. That's not fun. And it benefits no one. I like it when people come together and talk about their triumphs instead. They're like, yeah, we all struggle with this, but we managed to overcome it in the end. That feels good. Like, man, what's that? Oh, that one dungeon in Pikmin 2 with the water wraith. Like, the name of it's on the tip of my tongue. I just can't quite think of what it is. Hello, Todd. Goodbye, Todd. From the point of view of a cat, huh? Oh, that one's cute. And it's so true, too. Yeah, I like it when everyone's like, yeah, that's hard, instead of like, ugh, you just bad, get good. It's like insufferable Dark Souls fans, you know? Yeah, Baby Peach going hard, taking no prisoners. Now, I just need to have a sippy of water. 1 sec. Yeah, exactly. Like, oh yeah, most people get lost in that dungeon. I'm glad you found the exit. Exactly. I don't know, there's something comforting about it. Like, yeah, the mutual struggle, I guess. Souls likes weren't good for the culture. Yeah, and I feel like then you have people out there that feel that high inaccessible difficulty is a mark of a game's quality, and feel that accessibility features go against good game design, or that somehow you're not engaging with a game correctly, air quotes, if you are playing on an easier difficulty setting or using an accessibility feature or whatever. And it's like, I can't wrap my head around it, because the way someone else chooses to play a game does not affect how you choose to play a game, you know? It doesn't affect your enjoyment. Like, is it a gatekeeping thing? Like, beating this game was really difficult and seeing the ending took me a lot of work, and it's not fair that someone else could play it on an easier difficulty, or that they're not playing the game like the developer intended. But I feel like what's most important, if you're playing a game, you gotta have fun. And play a game in a way that's most fun for you. You loved Hades for that. God mode is such a brilliant feature that allows somebody who puts in the time to still finish it, even if it's too hard for them at base level. Exactly. And I love that Hades has that kind of feature built into it, in that people of all skill levels can see through the game. You're not locked out of content. I think that's an important thing too, is that if a player is going to use an accessibility feature or whatever, that it shouldn't lock them out of content either. One of the optional treasures in Pikmin 1 are only accessible after getting every other treasure, and the other optional ones are far easier to get than not get, so 5 optional treasures isn't as nice as it seems. Oh. Man, I forgot that they're doing a sequel to Hades. Wild. Yeah, I saw Andorra stream some of Pikmin 3's challenges. I can vouch that Andorra is pretty good. Okay, so I guess we can finish up Kart now. So I will close the lobby and yeet into space. Thank you so much for joining me for Kart. And now, I said I'd read chat a bedtime story. So why don't I do that?